This week on Teendom.
Chef's kiss.
Yes.
Yes. All together.
It cannot even be described in words.
I'm like getting goosebumps.
Hey everyone, what's up? It is Avery and welcome to Teendom Talk Show, the talk show for the kids, the teens, and everyone in between. I'm so excited to be back this week for another Teendom Talk Show episode after last week's break. If you do not know me, hi, my name is Avery. I am the host of Teendom Talk Show. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow, hit post notifications, share with your friends, and all of that jazz. We are so glad to have you a part of the Teendom. Now, before we get into this episode, I have a really big announcement. Due to a special project that I will be working on for the rest of the year, I will now be balancing that and Teendom. So, I will go to posting a Teendom episode once every 2 weeks, so every other week. I'm so excited to be taking this new project on, and I genuinely am so excited to keep making this new Teendom content for you guys. And I hope that you love it just as much as I do, so I still want to continue pushing it out as much as possible. I cannot wait for you guys to see everything that is coming. So, now with the Teendom episode. This week we will be talking all things homecoming. Thanks to this episode, I hope that you guys will be able to learn it just as much as I do. We'll be learning about high school homecomings and college homecomings. And talking a lot about the HBCU experience, which is something that is so unique and awesome. So, let's get into the episode. First, we will be talking to my friend Courtney about how her high school created the 50/15 tour, a way to create homecoming even more fun and a bit more special during this COVID era. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, today we are here with the amazing Miss Courtney. I am so excited to be talking to her today. I have not seen you in forever. It has been such a long time.
I know. I'm so excited to catch up with you.
I know, and I'm just so excited to be here. One, Courtney goes to the amazing Kenwood High School here in Chicago, and they had the most bomb pep rally ever. Do you mind telling us a little bit about it?
The pep rally was the 50/15 tour, and we had like most of the dance teams. We had the cheer teams, the flag teams, because basically this is like the kickoff or like coming to an end of the football season. Mm-hmm. So we're getting ready for the homecoming dance and things of that sort. It was just like a celebration of like all the teams.
Yes, and I saw some snippets of the performance. I will put some in right here. You were on the majorette team and you killed it. How long did it take for you guys to learn that routine?
So I believe the first practice we learned about 2 stands because we like kind of went through it very quick because we also learned another dance on top of those stands. We started the second week of school, I would say. It didn't really take that long because we caught on pretty quick.
That's good because you guys did a fantastic job and I can see like you guys are like pros and you late. I am telling you. Are you a freshman or are you a sophomore?
I'm a freshman.
Okay, so you are a freshman. So this is like your very first high school homecoming season. And it's in like a completely different time. It is in a COVID era that I don't think any of us were really expecting, especially for you since you're starting high school. What would you say made it different from your expectations?
I feel like it was different because since we haven't been in school for such a long time, everybody felt like more excited because we haven't been able to like see each other. We haven't been able to do like the sports teams that we usually do. And it was very special for me because I was in the AC at Kenwood. And I remember the first year I couldn't get tickets to the pep rally. Oh my gosh, I was so sad.
Of course.
So my first like pep rally I was in, and it was really cool.
That is really cool. And like you went from not being able to get tickets to the pep rally, which is so sad, by the way. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess that must have been like a banging pep rally because you couldn't even get.
It was a very fun experience because all the girls on the team, we all made sure that like each other was okay. We were getting our makeup done. Like it was the whole like dance experience, like getting ready for the shows that I really missed.
I am literally in 8th grade, so I've never been to like a homecoming before. I've never been to a pep rally. It is so depressing. But actually being able to see some of the video clips from the Kenwood High School pep rally just made me so excited to be able to go to one in the future because I definitely am going to have to go. What would you say was the most unique part of this entire 50/50 tour?
I think what made it unique was that like how everybody just came together. As you saw in the video, we had the band playing with the majorette team, and I thought that was amazing because it gave you like the real HBCU experience.
I love that, and that actually drives me more towards my next question. Is the entire tour was like almost like a tribute to HBCUs. What would you say was your favorite part about knowing that you got to be a part of something that special?
I think that since I want to go to a HBCU, that it was very like, I was very excited when I made the team because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting ready. Like, this is like, it's meant for me. The universe is speaking. Like,
yes, speaking. That is so cool. I actually want to go to HBCU too. What HBCU do you want to go to?
I've been thinking about it a lot. I want to go to HBCU in the South because then I feel like I'll get the more like,
off
experience. Yeah, maybe Florida A&M or Jackson State, Alabama State.
Those are like really good HBCUs too. I mean, as you know, I'm sure you have been doing your research. The only reason why I am so afraid to go to a HBCU in the South is because of my huge fear of hurricanes.
Oh,
I am deathly afraid. Howard is one for me, but Spelman is like kind of south because it's in like Florida. Yeah. So I want to try and actually tour some because I've only been able to. Oh, we're gonna have to go on a tour together, girl. Yes. Go on together. I know that you have like a dance background because me and you, we actually went to dance together. For those who do not know, it is being a part of a majorette team something that you really want to do when you get to college too.
Definitely. I definitely want to be on a majorette team. I recently been looking at the Stingettes at Alabama State and I love them. Like
I know you're gonna be a perfect fit. I know it.
I feel like it wasn't necessarily new because I had a dance background, but I've never done majorette before. So it was new in a way. And I feel like it inspired me because like I've been wanting to do majorette for a long time because I'm obsessed with Bring It. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I love Bring It. Coach is the best. Oh my
I'm currently binge watching it right now. Oh. But I'm obsessed with Bring It. And I feel like I've been wanting to do majorette for a long time, like ever since I saw the show. Mm-hmm. So like I feel like that's where I got my inspiration.
Oh my gosh. I am telling you right now, I literally will be like screaming DD4L at my
Me too.
It's like they're the best. And I also love, and this actually leads me into my next question, like kind of like the Black community that comes from, especially from different forms of dance, especially majorette with HBCUs. What would you say is your favorite part about like the Black excellence that comes from majorette?
Ooh, favorite part.
It's hard to choose.
Right. I don't even know if it's like a favorite part. We all come together as a community instead of just like, cause like I've seen like bands shout out other bands and like majorette teams shout out other majorette teams. So it's not like, I wouldn't say like a rivalry or like a competition against one another because it's like, we all come together in unity and we're all like celebrating being Black, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's all like uplifting each other up rather than tearing each other down, which I feel like is one of the most beautiful parts about the Black community and also just the entire HBCU community as well. And I love how with the entire Kenwood tour that you all were able to pay tribute to that because it's something so beautiful to pay tribute to. And not only that, but you guys did a fantastic and entertaining job while doing it, which makes it even better. So one thing I actually heard, which I found so interesting, interesting is that there were multiple pep rallies that were going on at Kenwood, so everyone would be able to come. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Do you mind telling us a little bit about that and how unique it was, per se?
That day it was so chaotic. It was just, I wouldn't say it was like necessarily all over the place because it was very organized. I was just very tired.
Imagine having to do that dance multiple times. Oh, girl.
It was tiring. And then like after the second pep rally, we had to do a parade around the school, all 3 floors. And then we had to go outside to the field and then do another dance with the band. And it was just,
that seems tiring.
it was. The last pep rally, from what I saw, it wasn't like, I don't think I've seen the majorette team perform before, or like the other teams perform before. I have seen the band perform, but like, it was just a very special experience for me and all of the girls, because I don't think there are any seniors on the team.
Oh, wow. And one of my very last questions for you today is, what would you want to tell the people about any Kenwood homecoming? Like, what would you say they should definitely look for? Like, should they definitely come out? Like, what would you say, like, your final closing statement?
Ooh. Be prepared for it to be very energetic. It'll be like, the energy will be up there. Yeah, it's very fun. You'll have a nice time. You'll have a good time.
Definitely make sure to check it out. I just want to say once again, you guys did such a fantastic job. I am looking forward to being able to attend the Kenwood homecoming next year, especially the pep rally, because that blew my mind, literally like blown immediately. What are your social media handles so people can go and follow you?
Oh, okay. My main social media handle, I use Instagram the most, so it's ITZ_.Court, COURT.
Yes, so make sure to go and follow Courtney. It's also right here, so make sure to go follow her. And thank you so much for talking to me today. It has been so good being able to catch up with you. I just had the best time. Thank you.
Of course, anytime.
Yay, bye everyone. Let's get back into the episode.
I'm sure we can all agree after seeing that the 50-15 tour was so dope. And Kenwood and their majorette team is even doper. It was so fun talking to you, Court. Her social media is in the description along with Kenwood's website. Let's get moving right along. Now, I personally really love watching homecoming halftime performances. But this year, I didn't get to watch as many as I wanted to. So I will be taking you guys along with me on the journey of reacting to some HBCU homecoming performances. Let's go! Hey everyone, right now I'm here in the comfort of my living room about to watch some HBCU homecoming highlights. So before we start, a little funny story. Me and one of my best friends, Sydnie, were supposed to go to Howard's homecoming with our parents. Howard is both of our dream HBCUs. We want to go there for college, absolutely love it. And so our parents got the tickets and we were like, okay, we're gonna go to DC for Howard's homecoming. We're gonna spend the weekend there. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna see the game, gonna see all the performances, and it's gonna be fantastic. Howard said they were canceling their homecoming, and me and my mom were like, okay, we got refunds for our tickets, and then afterwards bought tickets for Atlanta for Thanksgiving. Whew, that was a tongue. But then Howard didn't end up canceling it, and we didn't get to go. Sid and her mom still went, and it seemed like such a cool experience. I've been to Howard before, and I love their campus. Everything about it is just fantastic to me. But I did not get to go and see the performances, along with a lot of different halftime performances that were going on at a bunch of different HBCUs. Now, I've seen a couple of highlights from some, but from others, I haven't really seen anything. But I hear they were really good. And when I say really good, I mean like really good. So right now, I'm about to check out a couple of HBCUs and see their performances. And I'm gonna let you guys see with me. Let's get into it. Okay guys, I really hope that I don't like sound weird. I have my rubber bands in, so just wants to let you know. So the very first halftime performance that I will be looking at is University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. So as I'm sure all of you guys are aware of, my dad is a proud alum of UAPB. He makes it his mission to make sure he mentions it every single time that we are speaking. Now, UAPB is a great school. They have a great band, great dancers, and I have not seen their homecoming performance yet, but I really am looking forward to it. And I'm sure my dad, who is watching this, is very proud of me. I mean, he has all UAPB merch that you could think of. He even has a quilted blanket. And yes, I mean a quilted UAPB blanket. Let's get watching. Oh. Oh, this is good. I'm like getting goosebumps. Oh, wait, what are they spelling? What are they spelling? Hey. Oh. Oh, they're slaying. They look so good. And I love their leotards. Oh my gosh. The dancers were fantastic. The band is amazing. The formations were on point. And not to mention, I love a good leotard. I loved every single thing about it. I have no critiques, no complaints. That was very entertaining. And in all honesty, I'm definitely not just saying this as a suck up, because I know some people may be like, oh, she's just sucking up because her dad went to that school. No. Now, I gotta be honest, I genuinely have not really looked at their performances before, but this year I saw on social media that it was really good. So I have to check it out for you guys. Let's watch it. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was precise. That was good. Okay, I see the band jamming. Okay, watch the homecoming. I genuinely really liked it. I thought that they did a really good job, and I love the band. I love their selection. It was not as entertaining as the UAPB one, I do have to say that, but I genuinely think they did a good job. This last HBCU is one that I've heard fantastic things about. Alabama A&M. I also have to be honest, this is another school that I have not looked into as much as I have at other HBCUs. But I have heard really cool things about their homecoming performance this year during the halftime show. So I'm going to take a look at that and see my thoughts. Okay, I love the angles of this video. They had, oh wow. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay. This one started off really entertaining. Okay, they're doing a formation. Oh, I like that. Oh, now they're spinning. Uh-oh, here's my favorite part always. The girls. Oh, they look so beautiful. Oh. I love their elegance dancing too. And their leotards are really pretty. Oh, pirouettes, control, control. Oh, and she is giving us space and everything. I love that. I love that. Okay, this one was very entertaining. We got straight into the marching band, which is some fantastic formations. They also did really cool rotations, which I really liked. And then we had the dancers, and woo! They straight blew me away with those pirouettes. And I'm a sucker for dancing, okay? But I do have to say, it was not as entertaining as UAPB once again. They did a fantastic job. I really enjoyed that. All right, right, everyone, that is the end of me rating some homecoming HBCU performances. I really enjoyed this, and it really inspired me more about the homecoming experience, and also just knowing that I want to go to an HBCU when I get older. And I love the entertainment level, the hype, how creative and cool and fun it is. It's just chef's kiss. All the links to the 3 videos that I watched are in the description. Credits to the video editors. Let's get right back on into the episode. Those homecoming performances this year slayed. Especially for it to be the first homecoming back after the 2020 that we had, they were top tier. Now, let's talk to Sara and Lauren, 2 former HBCU queens. Now, HBCU queens aren't something that too many people know about, but for those who don't, you'll learn here first. Let's get to know more about their experiences and how awesome this tradition is.
Hi everyone, it is Avery here, and today I am sitting here with 2 HBCU queens. I am so excited because this is going to be a learning experience for me.
Hello everyone, my name is Sara Westbrooks, and I am a native of St. Louis, Missouri. I live in St. Louis currently, and I am a former queen and attendee of the Lincoln University of Missouri. I served as Miss Lincoln in 2008 to 2009, and I am also the cousin of Avery, and I'm glad to be here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lauren Maupins. I am also from Lincoln University, born and raised in East St. Louis, Illinois, which is right across the river from St. Louis, Missouri. I served as the 62nd Miss Lincoln University, so I'm a little bit older than Sara. I was Miss Lincoln University in 1988. I'm so excited to be here with you, and so excited to be on this journey with you guys.
Yes, first off, I just want to say thank you all so much for being on the show today. I am so excited to be able to learn more about HBCU queens because that's something that I really didn't know about until a couple of weeks ago. So the first thing that I want to ask you both, and you guys can choose who goes first, this is really like an open conversation, is what made you decide to go to an HBCU?
I grew up in University City, Missouri, and I went to University City High School. Our colors were black and gold, which are parallel to one of the most well-known HBCUs in their band, which is UAPB, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. And at the time, I graduated in 2005 from high school. We were known as like little UAPB. My band director at the time, Miss Harper, who I had known for many years, led us, in an excellent way. And she is also, Lauren and I, soror, we're both members of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. We got a chance to really participate in fierce competition, but I love the excitement that came with it and being able to travel from UAPB, then over to Jackson State. And I knew then, oh my gosh, this is where I know I want to go to school. And then watching A Different World, growing up with that, I was like, this is where I want to go. I thought I was Whitley Gilbert at one point, and I knew, I think I made the right decision by going to an HBCU for me.
I love that story so much. And I feel like it's so funny. A Different World is my favorite show. And my dad went to UAPB for college.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, oh, just in like your personal definition, what is an HBCU queen?
She is basically the ambassador for the university. She's the face of the students. She's the liaison between the university, the community, and the school. It's so funny to me. People still come up to me and call me Miss OU. I laugh. Yeah. I'm like, that was like 35 years ago, and you still call me Miss OU. But it's funny the impact. Kids, people come up to me and be like, "Oh my God, you were the first person I met when I came on campus, and I was so excited to meet you." I was like, "For what? I'm Lauren." But you represent the school. Like, you're an Ebony. When people come on campus, they meet you. You're welcoming them to college. When people come to Lincoln, you're like, welcome to my university. So it's an honor that you talked about. You felt the sense of perfection. I felt that every day. I felt like Every time I walked out of Dawson Hall, I had to make sure my hair was right. I had to make sure I had on the right thing. Why are you walking around looking like that, Miss L? You can't walk out. If I wanted to walk out in just sweats, you can't do that, because you not only represent yourself, you're representing the student body of an entire university. It's a standard. It's not perfection, it's a standard. And as a queen, as an HBCU queen, you have a standard to make sure you always walk with that standard. I can remember kids would come and be like, Lauren, I'm about to get kicked out. Can you talk to the president? Can you talk to student affairs? I can't, my financial aid is not right. Can you? Yes, come on, let me walk you over to Young Hall. Let me point you in the right direction. They trust you as the brand, as the person that is representing the college to help them solve problems. So it's a big responsibility. It's not just you walking around with your crown, your sash, trying to be a beauty queen. You are there because they trust you. They voted you into that position. So it's so much that comes with that crown. It's a sense of responsibility.
Being able to hear both of you all's definition of what a HBCU queen really is. It's so interesting to be able to hear how there is a specific standard, but it's like the students, they trust you. They believe in you to be able to help them and represent them and the university in such a positive way. And you guys are both girl bosses for being able to do it, because you did it well. And I am I'm sure you of course slayed your coronation outfit. That is something that I just know you guys did a great job with. What was your experience like becoming the queen? What process did you have to go through?
So mine was a whole campaign. I felt like mine was like Biden Trump, because it was like a whole campaign. Because my campaign was the first time a white person ran for Miss Lincoln. And so I was terrified. And this is true at a lot of HBCUs. There are a lot of commuter students that attend HBCUs in the daytime. People don't know this. There are people of non-color that attend college at our universities, right? And I was like, oh my God, if all the commuter students vote for her, I could possibly lose. Remember, I told you in my introduction, I had lost the year before because I was young. I was just Miss Sophomore. Now they know me. I wasn't ready to be Miss Lincoln. I knew that, but I was caught up in, all right, I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna keep being queen. I was Miss Freshman. I'm gonna keep going. I wasn't ready. I'll never forget this Herman Hobson. And I know Sara knows Herman. I said, Herman, I need you. You have to help me. So he became my campaign manager. And we had barbecues. I had pins. I did a whole marketing blitz. I was a marketing major at Lincoln. And when I tell you, I used my marketing degree before I got my degree at Lincoln. And I was so terrified. I didn't even go to the revealing because they'll announce the results. I didn't go because I was like, if I lose again, they're going to have to come pick me up off the floor.
Oh, no.
And so I actually went to class when they announced the results, and they came and got me from class and told me I won. And then I just ran through the halls of Lincoln and then I found out. So that was how my campaign went.
Lauren, when you started off, it reminded me of my experience. So I was a third competitor. I came last into the race because I was the last one to submit my application. I had been involved in SGA, the Student Government Association. The president at the time said, you know what, I was just so impressed by you when you came in. I feel like we got to make room before you on here. So I ended up becoming, co-secretary or assistant secretary. And then I moved up to vice president. And I thought that I was going to go for president, but then I was then talking to, you should run for it, Miss Lincoln. And I thought, like, no, I shouldn't. Like, I'm not a beauty queen. And I was just looking at like who the past queens were. And I said, I don't know if that's really like for me. I remember walking around Lincoln, I don't know what I was doing. It was a lot on my mind. I was thinking about things. I remember going into Mr. Ferguson's office. I needed to ask him a question about something SGA related. And I said a prayer on my walk over there saying, God, if it's really meant for me to run for Miss Lincoln, let just one more person ask me. Went to Mr. Ferguson's office. We talked our business, asked him a question, got my stuff, was getting ready to leave. And he said, oh, by the way, are you gonna run for Miss Lincoln? And I said, okay, God, that's the confirmation. You just answered it for me. So I ran over, got the application, filled it out really quick, submitted it, and then it was on. And like Lauren, I had a true, very, very true campaign. I feel like it was some mudslinging that went on because it was also, Miss Lincoln campaigning and Mr. Lincoln campaigning. I think I had a phenomenal campaign team. Shout out to Tim Hikes. He is like doing his thing in the UX world, and he was definitely marketing and managing, but it was a whirlwind. Things picked up quickly after that point, but definitely not on a scandal Olivia Pope status, but leading up to running for Miss Lincoln, there was definitely a lot of political tactics that happened.
And I know this may be a little bit hard because it's picking one specific thing, but what would you say was your favorite part about being Miss Lincoln? Even if it was difficult, but what was the part that made you like, oh my gosh, I love doing this. I love being Miss Lincoln.
I know. I love being in Ebony magazine. That was cool. But that wouldn't be my favorite thing. That was what I was most excited about when I was able to look at Ebony magazine and see my face. Like, I was so excited. Recruiting, I always enjoyed recruiting and going to talk to prospective students and telling them about Lincoln. I enjoyed welcoming the freshman class. That was all. Just to see them on day one, on their first day, and that's just giving them advice. Because I guess they would look at you like, oh my God, it's Miss America. Like, just how they would just embrace you and just look at you in awe.
As far as who I was able to help them, there were many times where even before Ms. Lincoln, I would just give people rides up to Walmart or, to whatever store. And that just continued over into my last year when I was Ms. Lincoln. The other like philanthropic efforts that were actually with Jefferson City for having like young girls groups come on campus and do like fun nights, arts and crafts. One memory that sticks out now, I haven't thought about this in a long time, was just having this train of young little girls follow me because they wanted to learn, how do I wave, like a queen, and letting some like try on the crown and put on the sash. When Obama was campaigning for president and we needed to get people out to the polls, like people were approaching voting age and a lot of people weren't registered. So my king and I partnered together, and this was Eric's idea, his baby, that I just stood there and I'm like, I'm going to support you however I can. So as a united front, we got a lot of people to the polls.
Where's Eric Cooper from again?
He is from East St. Louis.
East St. Louis, Illinois. Okay, I just had to get that out. East St. Louis flood.
And one thing that I recently learned about is the selection for Miss Lincoln and for HBCU queens overall is during the homecoming season. And I want to know from both of you guys, what was your favorite part about homecoming at Lincoln?
The coronation. It is the coronation and the parade for me was phenomenal. So for the parade, Miss Lincoln is always the last part of the parade. So everybody always stays to see you. So you have your float and you are the culmination of the parade. So once they see Miss Lincoln, the parade is over. So everybody is staying to see moi. So that's always great. So, and then the coronation. The coronation is always that Thursday. I did my coronation in school days fashion. So I did school days. I redid school days, and that was what my coronation was. And so I did the whole reenactment of school days. But that was my favorite part of homecoming. But just to see everybody come back, the former queens. I do like it when the queens now invite the former queens. I think my favorite coronation is when all of us are there and we come back and are able to honor the current queen.
I am trying to rank like what would be what is my most favorite part. Honestly, I think I have to say Saturday for the game was my favorite part, but that was because I'm a band head. I love being able to be in the stands and feel the bass from the drums and the vibration from the tubas, like all of that. That was just so exciting to me, like a bittersweet moment, because like I wanted to be over there too. I was like, because and I put coronation second just because it was so much planning that had to take place.
Like a wedding. It's like a wedding you planning for.
Oh wow.
It was so much planning, so much money that was spent because you're paying for yourself and for your court, and it was a lot, but it was overwhelming in a good way because it finally clicked, like, wow, like this is actually happened. It was great. So those two areas I look forward to for homecoming season.
But just in general, the HBCU homecoming experience is second to none. It cannot even be described in words. I went this year and I just can see how happy everybody was just to see each other. We had to miss last year because of COVID, obviously. And this year was a little limited and a little, less participated in because we were outside a little more. But it's a family. And everybody just wants to see each other and embrace each other and just be around each other. And it's a truly, truly a family reunion. 30, 40 years later, after graduating from college, we still talk to each other. We still like each other. We still, people calling me like, did you have a baby? Is the grandbaby here? You know what I'm saying? You maintain those relationships. So homecoming is just an extended family reunion that you're excited to see about. We're planning for 2022 right now. Like we're booking rooms for October 2022 right now.
Wow.
So everybody is excited.
I love that. You guys make the homecoming experience sound so magical. I hope that I can experience. I hope I can experience a Lincoln homecoming because I want to go. You guys are making it like the best thing, and I just know that it is. So
you need to come next year. I'm bringing you with me next year.
All right, I will.
Unless you're filming something, then
the first weekend in October. That's when you need to come.
I'm already gonna mark it down in my calendar, so I know I will not miss it. I'm gonna tell my mom I'm packing my bags. I'm coming. I am.
We're gonna be looking for you.
This is such a great thing, and I'm just so glad that I had the opportunity to speak with two amazing women who were Miss LU. Thank you so much. I hope that you all were able to enjoy this conversation. I am so excited, and I will be going to that homecoming next year. I have it in my calendar, so there is absolutely no stopping me. I need to be there. And thank you both so much, and let's get back on into this Teendom episode.
I love talking to them. I gotta be honest, I see being an HBCU queen in my future. I'm manifesting it. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's Teendom Talk Show episode. I loved being able to share a lot with you guys about the homecoming experience. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, turn on post notifications, do all that jazz to become a part of the Teendom. We will see you guys back here same time, same place, Friday after next. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye.